Hello, everybody. Welcome to a somewhat official video. This is going to be completely unscripted. This is what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, right now, we're still having some issues working with the contractors over at WeVideo to set something up. So, unfortunately, I'm still waiting on that. However, I'm sick of not hearing from you guys. I'm sick of not talking to you guys. So, with that said, today I'm just going to do a quick update on what I've been watching, what I look forward to watching as we continue. So first things first, I'm still keeping up with Shaman King. It is fantastic. Still, it does fall a few bits and pieces here. I'm going to save that for the actual review though. But I'm still a huge fan of the progress it has made thus far. Next, so another thing that I'm going to be doing, and I have started it, but it's a bigger project. Since the very beginning of this channel, I have ultimately wanted to do something that I originally called the 12 Days of Anime, which was originally a set of 12 days during the month of December up until the 25th, to where I would watch a Ghibli film and record and give a review of the Ghibli film. The first time I tried that, YouTube kind of got a little upset with me, and they told me I had to take it down. Despite the fact that it was fair use, I went ahead and took it down. The longer I sat there and the longer I wanted to do it, the more I got impatient and tried to move it into my schedule. But my schedule I still have a list of anime this big or even bigger. Just straight up talking of anime that I have not seen for this channel, so I can record. 1 second. Sorry. Notification. So I was always trying to record. Now what I think I'm going to do is something that I'm going to call Ghibli Month. So whenever I can get WeVideo finished and we can get the contract here and signed and everything's done, then the plan, for me at least, is to do an entire month doing nothing but Ghibli film reviews. I'm talking at least a review once or twice a week. It's a bigger project just to get through as many of them as I can, but it's something that I've wanted to do. I'm passionate about Ghibli films. Ghibli Studios was one of the very first anime movies that I had seen, so I grew up with the Ghibli films, and I'm a big fan of them. One of these videos, I am sure at some point I'm going to do a top 10 Ghibli film. But that might be towards the end. I just want to get as many actual Ghibli films watched and reviewed and recorded as soon as humanly possible. Another thing I've been watching, say what you want about Netflix. Netflix jail is a real legitimate thing. However, there are some shows that I have seen that are fantastic. One I'm thinking off the top of my head would be Records of Ragnarok. This is an anime that came out earlier this year. It's only 12 episodes. At the time of this recording, it's only 12 episodes of the first season. And I was left dying for more. I was so enthralled with these characters. So not to give too much away, it's basically a one-on-one tournament of 13 rounds. The gods versus the humans. If the gods win, Earth is destroyed. Plain and simple. So what's amazing is the gods they have in this are all somewhat different, and I'm not going to get into too much spoilers here, but wow. I thought this was going to be something that I wasn't going to be a big fan of. And to be, devil's advocate, it does absolutely have its flaws. Flaws that I do also intend on doing in a review at some point when I can get around to it. Just to give you, though, a quick preview of what I think it's good. I don't think that they really did the full potential that they wanted to do with just one season. And I get the point of, it's still somewhat running. It's an ongoing anime. There might be some more episodes. But, man, talking about for a battle tournament, for a battle anime, this thing takes its time. It is so slow, which is amazing because by the end of the first episode, the tournament's already started. Like, I don't understand some of these choices. So, like, just for an example, this is, again, I'm not really going into spoiler because all this is in the first episode. So, you ain't got to worry. I'm not spoiling it for anything. So, okay. So, for example, in the first episode, as I just stated, they're already starting the tournament. But no one ever showed how we progressed into getting those characters on the humans team. That would have been a great arc in and of itself. Just seeing how this group of random people just came together in order to serve mankind for the better, and I think that's amazing. I really wish we had seen a little bit of that happening. Unfortunately, we did not. It just kind of skipped into straight in the battle anime, which is fine. It's different. It's new. It's not something that is always done. More often than not, you see them go and get the characters, and that kind of most of the time seems to sloth through, and it takes a little bit longer. And sometimes you just look at your watch like, oh my God, it's that time. But all in all, it's not a bad show. I look forward to continuing watching it. So also I didn't want to do this, and maybe I'll go into like I said, I do intend on doing that top 10 Ghibli film, but just to give you a hint, I have a favorite Ghibli film, and I'm going to give you. My hands are really dry. I just got off from work. Sorry. My hand. I am so sorry. I'm still up for 24 hours. So where was I? No. Yes. Okay. So I have a favorite Ghibli film. However, I have several that would be a tie for number one. So I'll give you kind of the ones I'm not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of My Neighbor Totoro, and I'll get into that in its review. I'm also not a big fan of Arrietty, although I do get why people like that. And again, some of these movies work in such a way that I love watching them. They're weird, as a fully grown adult. This is a little weird for me to be watching an old kids film and me being that invested in it, but that's what's great. Anime or shows in general should be able to relate not only kids and adults. That's what makes them great. That's why the Disney company has gone so great as far as they've gone. That's why so many other things have done so well. It's because they hit both the demographic of kids and adults. The main demographic is kid, absolutely. But they want to target that adult audience as well, so they don't feel like they're wasting their time. Also, I've been letting this go. There are 3 anime that I absolutely will not review for this channel under any circumstances. The reasons may differ and vary, but it all goes around the same thing, and that is timing. So, I will not be watching, or continuing watching, I should say, the Yashahime anime series, because I can already tell that's going to take some episodes, and I enjoy it so much that I'd rather wait to watch it, but I don't know if I don't think there's enough for me to criticize and make funny to put it into a whole review. I'm not going to do Erased, because Erased kind of is a guilty pleasure of mine. There's a lot of things that are good about it. There's a lot of things that are wrong about it. There's a lot of things that are wrong about it. The villain is very, very typical. That's one of the big things that really upset some people when it first came out. But like I said, it's a guilty pleasure. Number one, without question, One Piece. This is where all my issues have. Listen to me. I understand that it's a very popular show. I understand a lot of people love One Piece. I get it. But you cannot ask me to sloth through over 900 episodes at the time of this recording just to give my opinion on a show. If I'm that invested, guess what? I love it. That's one of the reasons why I've not reviewed Naruto, Bleach, or anything like that. Simply because of the fact that those shows run so long and they have so much filler. If you're determined to go from start to end, then you are invested in the characters. Nothing I'm going to say is going to change your opinion. Nothing that anyone else is going to say is going to change your opinion. And vice versa, nothing that you're going to say is really going to change my opinion. So in doing so, we're just having a big circle, which is great. That's what the internet is used for. So having said that, this has been a quick update and some future plannings of what I intend to do. I'm not going anywhere. Man, it's been so depressing. I've been sitting around thinking of good ideas. I've been trying to get the contract, BS out of the way, and it's not ending, man. So thank you guys again. I will see you guys soon, hopefully, I promise. Thank you guys for keeping an eye on me. And listen to me. Guys, if you really support me, I would really appreciate if you can put a like on this video. It's not much. It's an 11-minute video of me just ranting and raving about stuff I wish I could do. But I would really appreciate if you put a like on this video. And if you did and you're new, first of all, welcome to the channel. Second of all, please hit the subscribe button because every little bit helps me. And every time I get a new subscriber, you guys just motivate me to get done that much faster. I love you guys. For the ones who have been here, thank you so much. I appreciate you. The company's not doing great, but we're getting there. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.